Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about all the spoilers that you should want to talk about from Stranger Things 4 Volume 2. I want to thank you all so much before we get started for supporting the video that we did yesterday. For the couple new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs to subscribe now. Like I said, we're going to be talking about spoilers, so if you're still here in a minute, you're going to get something spoiled right after this. Let's start off things with the deaths. That's the one everything was talking about before going into this. Who's going to die? Who's going to make it to the final season? And we did get more than one death. There was rumors online that there were going to be 5 deaths. There weren't quite 5, but we do see some major character deaths. Dr. Brenner, Papa, he's toast to get shot down by the military guys that are hunting Eleven. He's toast, no longer going to be tormenting Eleven. And that one, I'm not too sad about. It's kind of a bummer to see Matthew Modine die, but his character has been a complete scumbag this entire show, and it's just really been amped up this season, so I'm not that sad to see him go. We get to see the jock that's been hunting Eddie Munson get cut in half pretty unceremoniously. Like, no one even says anything. Like, when Vecna rips open Hawkins. It just rips right through the kid. No one ever mentions it. Lucas doesn't yell or anything, just cuts him in half. And again, not too sad. But the big one you were all here to discuss is the death of Steve? Nah, not Steve. Eddie Munson. Yes, the fan favorite character that was introduced at the beginning of Season 4, Volume 1, has perished. He will not be making it to a second season of Stranger Things. He, sacrifices himself to buy the rest of the team more time, and we get a heartbreaking scene with Dustin holding him as he says his final words, and just, it's such a bummer to see Eddie go, but you kind of had to figure that either him or Steve weren't going to make it out alive. Like, Dustin can't have two big brother characters in his life. A lot of people, including myself, thought it was going to be Steve, which was a true bummer because Steve's my favorite character on the show, but it does make sense that it would be Eddie that sacrifices himself since the whole town of Hawkins thinks he's a murderer. What's he going to do? Go say Vecna's killing people? Like, no one's going to believe him, even with the tears through Hawkins, Indiana. No one's going to buy him. He's going to go to jail, so it makes sense, and I think he knew that. That's probably a portion of the reason why he sacrificed himself. It's still such a bummer. I wish we got to see and spend more time with Eddie Munson, and I hope that actor gets some cool projects down the road because he's incredible, and he gets probably one of the best scenes in entire of Season 4, where he's wailing out to AC/DC on the top of his RV in the Upside Down. It just looked so sick. Sickest metal concert of all time, as they say in the show. Now, let's talk about some Vecna-related things. You know, the team finally gets to Vecna, and this is kind of where I thought Steve was going to buy it, because Robin throws a Molotov at him, Nancy starts pumping him with the shotgun, and I was like, okay, Nancy's gonna run out of shells, Steve's gonna jump in and get, like, shivved through the chest or something. Doesn't happen. Vecna takes a Michael Myers-like fall through the window, and then when the team gets down there to, finish him off, he's gone, obviously setting up a Season 4, and then Max dies at least for a few minutes. Of course, she does come back, but she's in a coma now because of the damage done by Vecna, but she's alive, but she was dead long enough that Vecna got his 4th kill and could rip holes all throughout Hawkins, which sets up Season 5 to be this huge, epic battle because everyone comes back. Hopper and his team survive. They all survive. I thought one of the deaths were either going to be the pilot that kept screwing over them, the guard that turned and helped Hopper, or no, actually, those two. I thought one of those two were going to die. They don't. They make it out. We don't really see what happens to the guard. I just assume he, went and got his kid and ran off somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll see him again for a cameo or something in Season 5. But Hopper and the crew did make it. So did Will, Jonathan, Mike, Eleven, and Argyle, who is now very fond of Eleven. They're becoming friends, and he's just doing his hippie thing. Will is doing some mysterious things now that he's back in Hawkins. He's feeling his connection again to the Upside Down, so I'm curious how that gets used in Season 5. I'm going to have a video talk about some things we might see in Season 5 here in a few days, but it was very interesting because he got the tingle on his neck. I wonder if we're going to see him start puking up slugs again, and it's just the Jonathan and Nancy reunion kind of felt weird. Like, I still think she might go and end up with Steve by the end of things, but Just this season was incredible. Vecna was an awesome bad guy. He was like Freddy Krueger mixed with Hellraiser, and like I said, he took a fall like a Michael Myers right off the balcony. And just the performances in this, like Lucas's performance when Sadie Sink is going into the upside down world, Vecna's world. His performance was incredible. Sadie Sink's performance all throughout was incredible, especially when she's getting chased down by Vecna Lucas. Her emotions on her face are just incredible. Millie Bobby Brown's when she's trying to save Max and just can't do it in time, and Max is getting snapped up like a Vecna victim does. It just such good performances, and it's from the cast that usually gets pushed to the side. Sadie Sink and the kid that plays Lucas. It's usually like Mike, Will, Steve, Dustin, like those are the big players. This season we got to see more of the side players, and I think in season 5 everyone's going to get their chance to shine. But what did you guys think of all the big happenings in Stranger Things 4? Where do you think this goes? Where do you think we're going to see in Stranger Things 5? That's going to lead up to a video I got coming here in a few days, and make sure you like and subscribe for a video tomorrow where I'm going to rank every season of Stranger Things that we've seen thus far. Thank you all for watching. Truly, I do mean it for you new subscribers. If you're still watching, thank you. It means the world to me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys right here next time.